like who, is in that same situation, like if you could tell, the 12-year-old, 14-year-old you, what would you tell them?
Listen to your parents.
Mm-hmm.
Pick your friends wisely. Don't be ashamed or afraid to talk to your parents about anything that's on your mind or what you're going through.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take your personal problems to anyone else but your parents. Because a person you think is there for you, they ain't there for you like your mother and father is. On the outside, people would tell you something or be like, oh, just smoke that joint, you'll be all right. Don't do it. Don't listen to the rap music. Don't get caught up with it. Stay in school. Something that I wish I should have done. We stay in school.
So what would you say to the people who, don't come from a good household but are trying to fill that void, whether it's trauma or, trauma, pain, what would you tell them?
Seek mental health treatment.
Talk to somebody?
Go to mental health and talk to somebody. Something I should have did in my life. Maybe a lot of wrongness that I have done wouldn't be there. I really believe that. Talk to mental health.
I'm a big fan that a lot of times things start in your childhood. They start in your childhood and, you don't know who to turn to, or you turn to the wrong person. And that's kind of where it starts. You start to look up to people who aren't worthy of being looked up to. And that kind of starts, the first step. And then you get so far into it that it's kind of hard to turn back. Because not only is it, now that you've done it, but, you become, accustomed to it. And it becomes comfortable to you.
Yes, it does. It does. That's what happened to me. I really had no one that I could turn to talk but the streets. I turned to my mama to try to talk to her, but I couldn't. At the age of 14, 13, I ran away from home because my mother's boyfriend used to beat me so bad and draw blood from him. I ran away from home, so I had nowhere to go but to the streets. Nowhere to go but to drug dealers.
And it seems like no matter who you are, what you're going through, the streets are accepting of anybody.
Yes. Yeah, it will accept anybody. I don't care who you is, what you are. I don't care what side of the fence you come from. You are accepted in them streets. As long as if you got money, if you got something, you accepted. I never panhandled. I ain't never done that. But I had robbed people, Mexican mainly, to get my addiction.